Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Night of the Dead. So, what have we changed? Dun, dun, dun. If you look down below, you will see by my spikes, I now have a cutter. Yes, I'm going to put some traps down there. I mean, it's not going to last very long, but it might chew up a lot of the 0-hour spawn that comes out of the base. We still have our trebuchet as well, so while they're standing there getting cut up, the trebuchet is going to do a little bit of pounding. But we have more! Okay, base 2 has gone. Instead, we have another trebuchet. This trebuchet is going to aim at those unlucky zombies that make it over this edge and start running towards my base. I've had a little test. It does seem to be able to fire this close, so great. It's just an excellent bit of softening up here on the edge. Got rid of all these spikes. There's no need for them. It just confuses pathing and adds more complexity. Also slows down the old processor, having more to draw. So, yep, they'll come up this edge. They'll hit these edges of the spikes. They will then run down that length of spikes. At the end of the length of spikes, they just go, yep, let's just run on here. And then here. And you know, oh, look, there's floor spikes. Why floor spikes? Why not a crusher, Tormunda? Come on, what's going on? And I will show you what I have found out. If you have a crusher, I can't target the cutter while the crusher has any issues whatsoever. When you have floor spikes, you can still target beyond. Hey! So I now have total control. I can leave the floor spikes go all the way down to 0 if I want, but still keep the cutter going. Fantastic. And yes, I can reach the other cutter. So, yes, I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with the floor spikes allowing me to reach past without having to do the floor spikes. I'm almost tempted to change this crusher to floor spikes so I can target that cutter and that cutter as well. You know what? I might just go in there and do that. I might just go in there and do it. It just makes the usage of tree branches and the refilling of these various cutters so much easier. I don't need zombies to take a crusher hit by here to take the extra damage for any particular reason. The cutters, the shredder is going to do enough, and then as we've already seen, they don't even get past here, so that's fine. Let a few in. I'm probably, yeah, I'm going to try this wave, getting rid of this crusher and putting another floor spike in just for this amazing ability to target past them. Awesome. Right, on with the show. Okay, everybody, welcome back. We are now at the 11th hour, as always. So, a few things. One, quickly before we show down there, actually, I'm just going to pop over here. As always, my highest priority is lighting and visibility for you. So, I've built a little lamppost here. With a light above, another light above there, and another light above there. That should give much better visibility inside the cage. The cage is getting a little bit dark inside, so that should really help. Over here, I've got lighting now over by the fast spawn, lighting down by this one. I mean, I didn't put lighting this side of the cage because if you put lighting this side, the light will bounce off the cage and it makes the area behind darker, but the area in front lighter. Just in case those, you know, you're trying to add lighting in yourself, what you want to be doing is adding lighting above and behind the cage this side. So it bounces and makes this area lighter. Just so I'll give you a few tips there, in case you're trying to light up your own base. Right, I've loaded up the trebuchet. Any moment now, I can see a dead stag or deer down there. But that cutter it might well have lost a few charges already. But that's not what it's there for. It's a bit of fun. Stick a cutter down there. See if it does any extra damage. Keeps them a bit still, maybe, while the trebuchet is hitting them. So in time, I might put some traps along the road here. But I'm not focused at the moment on funneling on the road too much. It's something that I will plan to do. Just to see if we can get some extra trap damage before they get near the base. Mainly because of the pathing. Adding more traps and a bigger base can confuse the pathing if it's too complicated. But adding traps down there doesn't seem to mess up the pathing at all. It's kind of like it's a whole new calculation of pathing for them down there. So I might add a few traps there. I can't refill them, but it can like get rid of some of the trash. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Any moment now. Here we go. And people have been moaning at me saying I don't like say please subscribe enough and please like, you know, click the bell, and I'm just there thinking you all know the score. I don't need to keep telling you please subscribe. If you like what you're watching, then go ahead. I'm just going to concentrate on trying to make really good entertainment. And hopefully, in return, you guys click the old button. So, wave any moment now. Any moment. The clock is full. Waiting for the ding. There we go. Okay. So they normally you come out of the bunker first. And then over by the road second. Oh, here comes the first. Boom. Again, cut to pieces by the cutter there. Which is slowing them up. Yeah. It's a great job. So like the seed, just get rid of some of that trash. Yeah, I can let that cutter go down all the way to 0, and then it's just one stick to repair. It just means I don't have to repair so much up here. I mean, that was it. Seriously, that's all that's going to come out of the bunker. That's strange. Oh no, here comes some more. I think the trebuchet is doing its thing. I'm not quite sure whether the trebuchet fired that time. Is it going off down the road? It might be. Oh yeah, it's going off way down the road this time. Right down by the cars. I need to build some lights down there. That's usually spawn point number 2. The back one. Spawn point number 1 is usually by here. Spawn point number 2 is right at the back. So we're getting a little bit of randomness in our spawn here this morning. Yeah, they're flowing down from over there somewhere. So there's obviously a spawn point number 3 up there somewhere. As long as I funnel them in, that's all that matters. Oh, my back one is firing. So let's go down and have a look. So here we are. We've got some we've got here already. The trebuchet just smacking a few in the head. It's trying to hit just past the edge there. It's not going to be able to. But if it can hit the ones coming up here, this mass, that would be great. Some serious splatter. Fantastic. Okay, there's a butcher. I'm going to go down now and start addressing the things. So I can aim past this one. That one tried to leap at me then. I can aim past this one and aim at the back one if I want to. Which is great, I will. I'll leave that one. Leave that one. I did change this after so that I can reach past, which is perfect. He got knocked over the fence into another cutter. His only way out is to go back and start again. Unless he gets knocked back over the fence. But he's dead. So both Trebs are still going at it like crazy. The Exploder taking some damage from the cutters. Yet again, like to tag the path if I wish. We got some leapers trying to leap at me there. Get that cutter back going. Get that cutter back on full. That one's going again. Fine. The reason why the leapers are leaping at me, by the way, is because when I stand at the edge up here, I'm actually out of the range of the bait, so they're targeting me and not the bait, and that's why they leap. So standing right at the end is a problem for leapers. I'm encouraging them to try and leap at me, but it should be okay. But it is possible for the odd leaper to make its way in if I do that. Can target that back one there very easy. I'll leave all this fine. It's all good. Yeah, I'm happy with everything here so far. Just let my cutters do their thing. I will switch to my flamer in case we decide to have a little bit of hot sausage making fun. That's a word or sentence I never thought I would say in my life. Those two front ones, another go. I mean, that's really good now because I don't have to keep over spamming the crusher just to get to the back, which is great. I was wasting a lot of resources constantly spamming the crusher to try and reach the cutter. Now, thanks to the floor spikes, I can just reach past, which is really good. Those cutters are fantastic at getting rid of the trash. All my base has to focus on then is the bosses, and it's more than capable of handling some bosses. I want them to go a little bit further than they are still. They're still dying a little too early. I'll sort of spread out the damage. God, these cutters are brutal. Absolutely brutal. It's basically 5 cutters along here. And it's just trash mob carnage. Fantastic. Come on, boss. Go on, you can do it. He's just stuck on the spikes. The cutters and the spikes together are just making a mess of the poor guy. He's still only at the shredder. God, I bet he's glad to get past that. Those cutters just cause so many problems. Nice and easy for me to keep an eye on things now. Just check on some of these back guillotines. Still 6 charges, 4. I'm not even going to bother to refill them yet. So few things get past now. I mean, I do have the big boss wave to worry about. Maybe a refill for that. I don't even think I've refilled the shredder yet. Just complete and utter carnage. Out, get back on again. Down to 30, go on it now some more. Let's refill this one just so I can target that back one. Not for really any other reason. Yeah, go on, we'll redo the crusher. Nah, I won't bother with that. I mean, it is the hour 2 wave, so I could repen this early, but do you know what? There's no stress. I'll take my time. Somebody is freaking out at the side of my base there a little bit. Run out there. Gotta repen this. Bunch of bosses trying to make their way through. Nothing to worry about. Come on, bosses and things. Give that one a pop, that one another pop, just for the fun. Just because we've got so many bosses in here, I'm just going to just repen the back row. The bosses are going nuts. Oh, we'll give the shredder one. A bit of boss, absolute mayhem. Let's give it a little bit of hot sausage fun. There we go. At least we can have one this episode. Crusher action. God, even my spikes on the floor are going low. That's quite amazing. Yeah, we'll give that another one. That's out. That one. Definitely got more of a wave tonight than we had on the previous night. The previous night was quite tame. I just got cut by my own cutter. There's a cutter at the back there that's not working, so I'll get that going now if I replan that, and then I can get that back cutter going. Just give a bit of a repair while I'm at it, because I can. They're all fine. And there we go. Wave 47, folks. Quite a few more bosses this time round. Are these empty? Can't target. Yeah, these empties. I mean, these shredders add some fun. So clearly we had some action here at the back. We can check that out later. I'm just getting some of these guillotines things up and going. Fantastic. So I think we probably had some bosses go a bit deeper into the base this time. That's good news. That's what I want. I want them to head on. Well, I'll stick that one back up on. That one's out as well. We'll put that one back. Just for those little stragglers. Somebody out there having a bit of fun, I think. Oh, he doesn't quite know where he's going. He's just going to kill himself, going back and forth. We will go outside and check to make sure there's no... besides a wolf, really. It's good. I gotta use my ammo on something. Just going to make sure there's nothing unusual outside. Nobody trapped or stuck. Great. So let's go have a look and see where they all got to. So they come on in. Loads died at the front. This was a complete and utter slaughter. They come in here. Quite a few fell in there and then they couldn't get out. I mean, they can get out. There's stairs. You know, let me just show you. There's two lots of stairs. If they want the path out. But if they stay in there, they're going to get that cutter, and that cutter. So they can stay in there if they want. They're not going to live very long. So they come through here. Quite a few died here. Oh, got another guillotine out. I didn't mind these running out, as I said. Just want to let the zombies go a bit further, spread the damage out a bit. So they got here. Oh, quite a few died here on the corner. Some got into here. Some got all the way to the back. Means the pathing is working. And this was probably it. So yeah, they didn't get into this final stretch. Yes, a little bit of splash damage or something for some reason on this one. But there you go. I always seem to get odd damages scattered about. Not quite sure how. Bait took a little bit of splash damage again from somewhere. Don't really know where. So, not bad at all. Not bad at all. They didn't enter the final corners. They did get, however, to here. Great stuff. One got to here. This is that one charge. I don't think the guillotine... Yeah, the guillotine and this had one charge. So, one person got here. That's good. That's good. Just spread the pressure out for the bosses. Brilliant stuff, people. Brilliant stuff. So there we are. Another night down. Wave 47 done. Heading towards wave 50 now. My changes on the base. I mean, I'm not even like trying to stop them at the front. They're not flaming really. I'm not giving them a hard time. So I think for wave 50 this weekend, we are a go. I still might do the odd little tweak based on what wave 48 does. But we will be live on the weekend for wave 49 and wave 50. where you can see me run around during the day. It would be funny if I died during the day, wouldn't it? I got all this like build up for wave 50 and it'd be like, dead. Sorry, folks. Oh, there's one. I'm just gonna pop up here. I can't be bothered. Right, that's it. Oh, why is she attacking stuff now? Get in there. So those spikes, I don't really need the spikes at the front, the bab spikes. It did cause her to attack them just then. To be honest, I'd rather the zombies just get on with it, run up here. I mean, they're quite useful when, I suppose, the trebuchet is hitting them on that front area. But once the treb's had its fun... And if I'm not going to reload the treb, do you know what? I might stick it over there, so it aims right the way down the length. Because I'm not reloading it during the session, so... Yeah, let's go down, before we end the session, let's go down and have a look what the other trebuchet managed to do, and the cutter managed to do, at the bunker. So, let's go and see what happened down here. Not so much in the way of trap damage, as in bab trap damage anymore. Now, we've got a bit of damage to the cutter because things will attack these. So, I could change these bab spikes for palisades so they don't attack them and they just run into the crusher. That's definitely an option. But yeah, it had a full unload, all 100 charges. So there was enough in here during that wave for it to play with. So I'll probably tidy this up. I say I might do just palisades to guide rather than spikes. And in here, even though we had waves spawning way back there, and I think some over on the side up there somewhere, I think they all still funneled correctly into this area. I can force the funnel, as I said before, just by blocking off this and blocking off more of this. Just put spikes so that they can't path. And they won't try and come around. They'll all just run up this centerpiece. And I might bring out this palisade more to be to the edge of the road. And then I'll put some cutters on the inside edge here. It's just that trebuchet. Yeah, it's going to aim down there, not here. If I put another trebuchet up here, it'll aim down the straight. So that could be good to put some cutters here. Right, that's enough food for thought for me. Thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping you're enjoying the series. As I said before, do not buy any sausages from me. Okay, see you all next episode. Bye. Oh, I forgot. Next episode of Night of the Dead. See you all next time. Bye.